Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 5 of the awesome track USF2000 track series. This is a makeup race for the race was supposed to be last week. We are back in action, and we are jumping right into quali here, not to miss any of the action. Just a quaint field of 9 today. Some of the last survivors as the rounds wind down. We've got one more race after this. Bring the qualifying boxes up here so we can see who we're looking at. Okay, here's the Nick Westy in that really looking good chrome blue car, that blue and green. Looks like the skin might be a little sideways on that car, but it still looks pretty awesome. Let's see who else we got here. We got Krylov driving the red number 18. And then Tony Talavitier in that blue number 77. Wow, and there's Robin Taylor in the number 9. There's Neil Wood in that that Dr. Pepper livery, driving that red and green. Host John Vandergeest in the traditional yellow, number 80. Carl Strohal in the number 425, another yellow car. And then we got Sammy Vermia. I hope I get that right, Sammy. I'm sorry. In the Belco number 8, in the Belco number 34. Joan, he's purple in sector 1 right there. Looking at that. And then finishing up the field is Ben Summers in the other Dr. Pepper rig in the number 83. So there you have it. Let's see, we've got our first fast lap, which you saw who was purple, was Krill, who's coming across the line now. Purple, purple, purple. He's going to set the first lap for us. This track is really, really technical. It's we are in Russia this week. The Neva ring. I mean, it's what can I say? It's just nasty. I took a couple laps in it, and I could not keep it off the wall. Look at these. So hopefully these guys have got a lot of practice in it and been able to manage these It's a series of tight S's and then some big sweeping straight. So as you can see, he's got a 106.065. Look at these things just come up on you so quick. Nicely done. He's yellow in sector 1, but he's purple in sector 2 again, so I don't know if he's going to improve on his time or not. To get our wits here, he's coming across the line. 105.920. He does go back up. Now he's up by almost a whole second over Tony Talavitier. 0.93, and then we got Westy about a second and a half off of that. Where are you, Tony? There we go. Let's check Tony how he takes these. Can't see that big red and white banner up there warning the drivers that hey, there's a chicane right here. No chicane, no pain. Wow, this is going to be something today. Look at that big old chicane, then into a hairpin left. I think that brings you back. This is sector 3 here. This is going to bring us back to the start finish. Looks like he's probably aborting this lap. You can see he kind of slowed down a little bit there. We got a yellow somewhere. I don't have any spotting. I don't have any track map today. So it's going to be what I can see on the board over here and try to find the battles. Let's check on Carl Strohal, currently in 4th. He's yellow and yellow. He comes across the line. No, was that the line? I can't tell. If you can tell, let me know in the chat. We have a live chat open today. We are broadcasting to you live from the Pacific Northwest, coming all the way across the planet. We are in 1440p, so if you got the bandwidth, crank it up. So he's starting a fresh lap. Let's check on Sammy. Sammy Vermea. Sector 1. See that target time of 105. So far, Talavitia is the only one that's gotten within a second. See, Sammy's having a little trouble there. This is the bumper cam here to check out this track. These turns just jump on you. This might be a little bit tough to overtake, except these few spots here where you got these big. There's not really a straight straightaway. They're just sweeping turns, followed by these big, giant S chicanes. This one in particular, man, it's a killer. It looks like Tony has closed that gap a little bit. See where he's at. He is yellow on this lap though, so it doesn't look like he's going to improve here. Let's take a look at Westy, see where he's at. Oh, Westy's having an issue. Westy's off. All right. How about Woody in that Dr. Pepper? Looks like he had a pretty decent first sector there, but he's a little bit yellow in sector 2. Still holding that 4th position. Good to go. Let's check on Vandergeest. Oh, he's starting to lap now. Let's go a lap with John and see if he can move himself up. He's currently in 6th. Comes that second. Left, right, left, left, and then left. Nicely done. Green in sector 1. Bouncing off these curbs. In the meantime, Nick Taylor had to put up a nice lap. Putting himself within that half-second mark. We haven't raced in a few weeks here. We had a little website issues, but remember Taylor was really competitive in the first 4 rounds. And I don't know if you saw the beginning, but the event map was wrong. The name was right, but the map was wrong, so we'll get it sorted out. Green and green for Vandergeest. Let's see if he can move himself up. And he does. He pumped himself into 4th. Nicely done. Let's go check on that Taylor now and see how he's doing. Oh. So we missed his hot lap, which was last lap. Yellow and yellow. And this is going to be the last lap here. We are down to under a minute left here. So we could be looking at the finishing order. We got 3 drivers within a second. And then Vandergeest that some second and a half off. These times are off of the leader. So I could change it to the gap to next, but we want to show how far off the lead they are. So it's a small group. We're just going to leave it as is. So this could be it. If they cross the line, it could be the last chance to dance for these guys. The clock is ticking down. I have no way of knowing where these other drivers are on track, but it looks like we've lost them in the woods there. So let's check on Westy. Westy might have a shot to move himself up. Looks like he got across the line before the time ran out, so this will be his last effort. See if he can move himself up a little bit. I think passing in this today is going to be tough. Nope, he's giving it up too. We got anybody else out there? We got Woody still out there. Who's that in front of Woody? Looks like Summoners. And Woody is yellow and yellow. Let's check out Ben. I think he's... Oh, I hear some crashing. That was Ben. Oh, Ben's going to give his pit crew a little bit to do in the break here. But Talavite is still out on a lap. So let's see. Actually, he's purple in sector 1. Let's see what he has. He looks like he crossed the line in time. He's 6/100ths better than his fastest lap, than the fastest lap in sector 1. So let's just see what happens here. And he does a 106.158 that puts him back into second place. So he just edges out Taylor there for that second spot on the pole. Very nicely done, Tony. All right. I hear myself on the broadcast here. Fix that. All right. So off we go into the 5-minute warm-up. Where's the screen I'm looking for? I want to get some shots of the tarmac. Here we go. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So, picturesque view here of the pits. Some Russian dudes hanging out. Kind of get an idea what the ring looks like from above here. Really tricky track. Look, there's an arena right there. Turn 1. That tricky section over there. What a place. All right. So we don't need this anymore. Oh, we don't need this for now. All right. Let's follow some cars. So while we're at it, let's get a look at the standings, shall we? All right, we have, you can see, 116 points for Krylov. And then we have a tie for second place with Vandergeest and Woods, so it's a tight battle there, some 8 points back. And then Taylor, another 2 points behind that. So these top 4 are really, really tight. And then Gutierrez is right there, 26 points off the pace. You know, with the amount of scoring you could get here, if he gets a couple of wins, he might put himself right up there. And Gutierrez is totally capable of that, but unfortunately he's not here today, so that's not going to happen. So there you have it. The rest of the group, you know, only within striking range of those top 4, so it's anybody's ball game for those guys. See what happens today. You know, and Woody, our championship from last season, was Mr. Steady. He's maintained every race. You can see the events they've got. You know, 4 events. The top 5 have all 4 events, so that shows you what's up there, how those points work. So yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got left here in practice. Couple of minutes left. Who else is out here? Get a little air off there. This is going to be some kind of race. No, I can't remember if it's a standing start or a rolling start with these guys with a formation lap, because it's been too long. But we're going to find out together. Look who we're looking at there, Krill. This is our pole sitter. Get behind the wheel of the pole sitter here. I wonder how many incidences we're going to have at this section of the track. Oh my goodness. Very nice, Krill. Let's... Okay, let's get a grip here. See if this works. There's your starting order. What? How did they get Talitona Valite at the top? Robert Taylor, did he do it on that last lap when I completely missed it? He must have. Carl Strohal, Neil Wood in 7th. Sammy Bermia, unless I screwed it up. Or this could be... I could have screwed it up. This could be the order for the warm-up. I don't think I hit the button in time after quali. So that was what happened. I'm pretty sure. Well, what happens? That's what happens. A little rusty. We missed a week. That is Mr. Taylor, I believe, is still out there. Looks like he's practicing some starts. All right. We're about ready to hear those famous words that everybody loves in sim racing. And then we will grid up.
Non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
There we go. All right, the drivers are going to start gridding up here. Yeah, see, I was right. My there's a button here with the software where you got to hit the starting grid right when quali's over, and I didn't hit it till practice, so that's why everything's a little messed up. But hey, we're here, we're live, it's coming to you. It's all improv. We're just gonna let it rip. And there answers our question. There is, we do have a formation lap, so that's good news. And now we can go down the line. We got Krill off, Tony Talavite and Robin Taylor in 3rd. Vander Geest in 4th, followed by Nick Westy in the scattered paint. Looks like the skin just didn't load properly. Maybe it's on my end, I don't know. Then Strohal in 6th. The other yellow livery. Neil Wood in that Dr. Pepper. 7th. Sammy Bermia in 8th. And that white 34. And then bringing up the rear is Ben Sumners. There we go in that 83. So let's see if we can find the... I want that. Track. Let's see if we can find where they are. Oh, what I'm after is the helicopter shot. Not gonna happen. All right, we are getting ready to go here. The horns are going to sound, the lights are going to go out. Our camera position here is fixed behind the line. And they're off with a quick horn as the field gets away. Round 5. Neva ring as they make it into this turn 1 sketchy area. Let's see if everybody can get through. Looks like everybody's made it. All the way to the back. Yes, sirree. Everybody's in there. Nicely done, gentlemen. As Krill gets a nice clean start. Talavitier keeping him in the zip code. And Vanderkee's getting a really good start, moving himself into third there, jumping ahead of Taylor. So nicely done, John. The first time in anger through these gnarly chicanes. Holy smokes. Hang on to it, fellas. Get a little sideways. We got Wood and Westy back here. Looks like trying to find a way. Strohal right behind him. There is Sammy. All right, back up here to the tip. Look at that, within 1 lap, and Krylov already has a 1 second advantage over Talavitier. But I know Talavitier is not slow in any means, so in this kind of a race, I think you just got to keep your position and maybe do some defending, but I don't know how. It's going to be hard to charge and attack. We'll see what happens. 30 minutes of racing with the tires. Here comes Vandergeest. So the leaders are definitely running away. You can see Vandergeest has now come 2 seconds off the lead. Oh, as he takes a little shortcut, that'll help some time. But he's getting pressured by that Taylor's coming in on him. Vandergeest had some issues there. So Taylor was trying to take advantage of that, but it looks like Vandergeest has regained. Him and Westy, that group. Let's see. Let's check on this gap now. Remember, these gaps you're seeing are to the leader. So you can see Vermea and Sumners are just 10 to 12 seconds off of the lead, not off with each other. As Talavitier takes a little run in the dirt there. With such a small field, we'll just leave it gap. Vandergeest trying to hang on, but it looks like he's going to get a little bit of pressure here from Taylor and Westy. And Westy looks like he's putting some pressure on right now. All right, let's bring up the battle box. There you have it. So this battle box will show you how far behind each car is. And Krylov sets a best lap so far, 106.181. Nicely done. Check back here with Strohal. And the last group of 3 back here. Carl, Sammy, and Ben. He's a couple of seconds behind Woody, Sammy. Just a few seconds ahead above Ben here. Ben's kind of closing in on him there. Sammy might have had a little bit of issues there. Woohoo, hang on to it. So there we go. You can see Strohal up in the foreground there. So that is your battle for 9th. Meanwhile, Krill increasing that gap. It's up to 2.5 seconds now. like Vandergeest getting a little pressure from Taylor now. Through this gnarly section. Then it's hard on the gas, only to go hard on the brakes again. Look at these sweeping high-speed turns. He's going for the pass. Looking to the inside, but man, there's just no room. Oh! Vandergeest bumps off the curb, maintains it. Looks like Taylor's going to give him a little bit of pressure here, try to get through, and Westy's just waiting like a shark. And it looks like Sammy's gotten ahead of Summers in the back, and we have Neil Wood, who must have had an incident because Neil Wood is currently in last now. Let's see where he is. Yeah, he had a little bit of issues. There's Summers. I guess he's always been chasing Sammy. Never mind. So anyway, back to this battle up here for the top 5. Sorry, your 5th, 4th, and 3rd place drivers right here, with Westy holding that 5th spot in the blue car, tailing it. So what happened to Woody? We don't know. He might be running his stream too. If anybody was watching that, they might know. But he's currently in last. We're not quite 10 minutes in yet. We are in the 7-minute mark. As Krill's lead is down 2.5 seconds over Talvitier. And then Vandergeest hanging on to 3rd. As Taylor's just putting the screws to it now. Gives him a little love tap. Looks like Taylor could have a little bit of speed advantage in the chicane. Thought the mirror wasn't working. I was hoping we could see Westy in the mirror there, but not from that view. There's the Healy view. I guess you got to hit the button 100 times and it finally shows. I've been cycling through this stuff, so just bear with me. It's a small field, fun group. We're just having fun on a Saturday. See the gaps there. All right. So it looks like Woody's gotten around Sammy. Did Sammy have an incident? Where is Sammy? There he is. So Sammy's must have been having his troubles as Woody's gotten by him. Take over that last position from Wood. And Wood now putting the pressure on his teammate Summers. Then we got Strohal. The decent gap ahead. See Strohal with Summers behind him, and behind that, of course, is the Dr. Pepper. So that is your battle for actual 6th place right there. And now we got Westy. This group just kind of like biding their time. I think you got to save your rubber here as we hit the first 10 minutes. We are 1/3 of the race through, and the order has not changed too much, with Vandergeest getting that 3rd spot on that great start that he had. All right, 20 minutes to go. Looks like Woody's going to put a little pressure on his teammate here. These cars are so evenly matched. It all comes down to skill as we jump up to this Taylor Battle for third. Taylor finds himself off a little bit. That allows Westy to close that gap just a little bit. These guys are all within a second. It's that final step on the podium is up for grabs, but Vandergeest holding the cash so far. Westy's bumper cam. All right, back here to this battle. Strohal trying to hang on to sixth. Sumners and Wood are all over him. The two teammates. Strohal gets good acceleration out of that sector. What do we got here now? Taylor, Westy, something happened up here. Guys are getting tight. Westy is all over him. Close that gap. Yeah, still within a half a second. I'll keep it out of the grass. Jump up to Vandergeest's cockpit view. You can see Taylor and Westy popping in the mirrors there. I'm telling you, this track, it's so much concentration just to maintain track position. It's hard to even find yourself the energy to battle when you're trying to navigate this place. So that's pretty evident in the fact that we really have only had a few changes of places due to a couple of offs here and there. As Strohal finds himself down, that's what happened back there. We missed that. Strohal must have had a little bit of an off. The Sumners and Woody got that spot, and it looks like Woody has got around his teammate, and he's back into sixth place. So I'm guessing Strohal had a off in the grass or hit some curb or something. I don't have the replays to let us know. So, but there is Sammy Vermeer and Strohal now owning that ninth spot. Still, they're going to get good points. The top 10 still score points, so it's an interesting series that way. You're not really ever out of it. So always some good racing going on. And meanwhile, back to the third place battle. Nothing has changed here. Come on, cameraman. We don't want to look at brick walls. Man, these acids, I'm telling you, man, that's got to be brutal. 30 minutes of this, these guys are going to be shot. Coming up on halfway. Tough break for Strohal. He was having a pretty good race up there. Sixth place. Now been taken over by Woody, who also took a trip to the rear. So a lot of these guys have taken a trip to the rear and worked their way back up. Look at this. Taylor's looking a way around. He's going for the pass. Oh, and he's got him, and Vandergeest has gone off. What? Vandergeest finds himself off and loses the position. Was there contact there? Man, I wish I had some replays here. Maybe we can go back to this. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to go back, if it'll let us. Going back in time. We're in the time tunnel. Okay, now let's see if there was indeed any contact. Slow this baby down. Let's jump back. Here we go. We're in slow-mo. Taylor looking. Is there any contact? Yep, a little bit of contact right there. And that sends him off. So, oh, most unfortunate. All right, we're back to live. That was pretty much a race incident. I'm not sure. But during all that, Westy was the one who got out like a bandit and finds himself in third place. And now Vandergeest in fifth, surviving back. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. Let's take a look here and see if we can see if it's got any bent steering. I don't know if he hit the wall. Looks like his wheel's pretty straight there, so I think he's okay. Pretty sure he's okay. He's probably, you know, not feeling too good about what happened, but hey, it's racing. It's open wheel. It was just a slight nudge with the tire, nothing intentional. So at the halfway point, we've got a little bit of action. Wow, look at that lead that Krylov has. He's got a 10-second gap on the field, and he's about to lap Strohal, put him a lap down. So what a run by Crow. You can tell that he did his homework and had some practice in here. As Westy inheriting third in the psychedelic cross paint job there, that it looks like the paint just got out of whack when you put it on. Happens in our factor too sometimes. I love the colors though. And here's Taylor. It looks like Vandergeest has caught him. Let's see if he's going to give the spot back. It looks like he might. He is. He's indeed giving the spot back. So there you go. There's some sportsmanship. Nicely done, Mr. Taylor. That's kind of how we roll here at Sim Racing Online. So Taylor feeling bad about the contact, even though it was not intentional. Racing incident. He has pleased the marshals, and rather than do a drive-through, has just given the position back, which has given Westy a huge lead over them for that third place spot. But all in all, it's about how you feel at the end of the day, and it's good, fun, clean racing, and that's a perfect example of it right there. Nicely done, Mr. Taylor. So meanwhile, Strohal's about lapped, I think. Did he get lapped yet? Where is he? Why are we looking at the wall? Where's my cameraman? What the heck? Okay, yeah, here's Strohal. And I believe the leader has gone around him. There he is up there. Okay. Really crazy camera views on this track, so not sure what to think of that. Talvite, he's got himself a 10-second gap on Westy, so the two leaders have stretched their legs out. Really nothing tight going on here, except this. We're going to have this battle back here with Vandergeest and Taylor. And let's see how close that brought Mr. Woody. Got about a 7-second gap on Summers, but he's got 10 seconds to Taylor. So Taylor's slowing up, waiting for Vandergeest. Did not hurt him too bad as far as losing a position to Woody, who's coming up quick in that 6th position. There we have Taylor. So these guys are all spread out at the time. There's not a lot going on. There's my heli cam as we hit the 10-minute mark here. See, there's Krylov. There's your leader. Nobody around him. There's Tony. Nobody around him. Salvite. Done. And Art Deco Westy now in third place as we are in the last third of this race with just under 10 minutes remaining. And here is Taylor, keeping it within a second with Vandergeest. Oh, I bet you the tires are starting to wear. No, I can't. Our Factor 2, a little bit of visual graining sometimes you can see in this sim. I mean, I see a couple of lines on his tires, but I don't really think that's a thing in our Factor 2. I could be wrong. Would be cool. I remember something about it, but it's been a long time. Going on back here in 7th position, Ben Summers. He's got about an 8-second gap on Sammy. And Carl, unfortunate. Got some 13 seconds. Let's take a look. Has he got any damage? Let's see if he's got a bent wheel. Looks straight, yeah. I think he's okay. Alright. That's good, because this track's hard enough with your wheels going straight. Gets through this section pretty good. But all right. So the two closest competitors are still Taylor and Vandergeest in 4th and 5th position. Guys are just surviving at this point. So the last lap for the leader was a 107.2. The last lap for second place was a 108.1. Fastest laps for those two was, of course, the 106.1 by Krylov in first. And I think the next quickest lap is Salvite with a 106.4. So there's some of the fastest times, and I think the tires are beyond making any fast laps at this point in time. There's Westy in third, with Vandergeest some 8 seconds back now after their little mishap. But still some good racing here. Taylor's trying to close, but Vandergeest holding pace. Now there used to be a camera, yeah, you can see him in the back there, kind of like that. There used to just be a straight up wing cam. Let's see if we can find that. I like this head on. You can see Taylor in the back. There's the wing cam. Alright, this is good for those close battles. These are not on demand. You gotta cycle through to get these views, so it makes it sometimes a little bit hard on the broadcast. There are some adjustments you can make with the new R Factor 2, with the way they've adjusted the AI or the UI and stuff, where you can set some cameras up, but I gotta dabble into that so I can figure it out, and I might be able to set the cameras I want and have them come up every time. Because as it is now, you just got to cycle through them. And that's okay. I like all the views. to Vandergeest as he comes right off of that guy's forehead. Taylor's closing in a little bit. He's got it within a second, but then he's off into the grass, and oh my gosh, he's into the wall. He's lost his front wing. This could be it for Taylor. He's got half of his front wing. Holy smokes. Robin. Let's check the wheel. Oh, he's in trouble. Can he finish the last 4 minutes without a wing and keep that 5th spot? I don't think he's going to be able to hold Woody off. Look at this. He cannot even get through the chicanes. The S-turns are hurting him. His wheel's straight, though. So he must realize that his wing is gone. Yeah, there he goes. He's off. Oh, don't hit that wall. All right, Robin, just get it in the pits. You can come back out before the race is over. Or they're going to try and hold off. Because Neil is closing in. It's 3 seconds now. Don't crash yourself any harder. Let's see. Let's find that pointy view with Robin so we can get a look at his front end. There it is. Okay, he's got some damage. Holy smokes. What a tough break. And as you can see, Woody is right there now within a second. So Woody is about to take this from Taylor. Just a tough break there. Just a corner up in the grass, and that was all it took, which sent him into the wall. So, yep, he's going in. There he goes. Taylor goes in to fix his wing. Woody inherits 5th, which he'll be happy about that. He's going to step up in the points a little bit, as he is kind of in that box of 5 drivers competing for the title. What a tough break. Puts Vandergeest back up into 4th, where he started in pole position. We are just under 3 minutes remaining. So Vandergeest with a sigh of release if the pressure is off now, but that's a tough break for Taylor. He was running a really good race. And now Strohal is having his own troubles here as he's trying to find his way back on the track. So another off. I believe these tires are starting to come into play. Now this might help Taylor out. Where is Taylor? Is Taylor still in? Taylor's still in. He's probably got about a minute or so of repair. So here comes Strohal to take that spot, and he does. Strohal moving into 8th. But he might be in trouble. See if Taylor's going to get out of these pits. I don't know. Krylov, the leaders, I think passing him now. He's coming through to put him down a lap. Still in the pits. You can see the timer there at in the tower. Talvitier, some 15 seconds ahead of Westy. Where is my camera? Come on, you guys. Wow. But Westy's out 3rd there. He's got 6 seconds on Vandergeest with just a minute and a half left in the race. So who knows? Anything can happen here with a minute and a half left. You saw what happened to poor Taylor. All it was a tire on the curb, and that's all it took. So Taylor is back out. He's down a couple laps off the lead, but I think, yeah, he's some 40 seconds behind Carl, who found himself in last, now not in last, as did Neil Wood, who is now in 5th place, and I think Summers even spent a spell in last place, so as well as Sammy. So these guys have all moved up, and they're all going to get some decent points as we are rounding it out here at Neva Ring. This will be the last lap for everybody involved. Where is Krylov? Look at that, 19 seconds over Talvitier. He is going to be taking the checkered here. Maybe there'll be one more lap. If he crosses the line, there's 30 seconds here. I think he has. See, I have no idea what sector he's in. Maybe this will tell me. Nope, that doesn't tell me either. All right. So there's your first place. This has got to be the last lap. There is Delvite. 0 minutes. The clock is out. Is Krill going to take the checkered? That's it. There is your winner by some 19 seconds. It's Krylov in the number 18 USF2000 champion red car. There is your race champion. And here comes Talvitier in second place, taking the checkered. Nicely done, Tony. Got a good second place finish there. Westy gets himself on the podium in his Techno Shredder skin mosaic there. Some beautiful cars, beautiful colors in there. And here comes Vandergeest. No harm, no foul, finishing fourth. Nicely done, John, surviving that battle. Woody finds himself in fifth place in the top five. Nice job, Woody, who was in last place for a few laps there. And his partner, Summers. So Team Dr. Pepper finishing fifth and sixth. Nice job, Summers. Look at that. He's got his name on his car. And Sammy. Don't get across here. There we go. Nicely done. And for me, he gets the seventh. Strawhawk, after that tough break, coming in eighth. And then Taylor with damage finishing ninth. So there you have it. There is your finishing order. What a race here at Neva Ring in Russia. This is our only trip to Russia on this series. So let's see what's coming up next. I think the schedule here was wrong, but now it's right, because next up you will see round 6 will be at Zwartkops on December 2nd, which is not true anymore. It's going to be next week, so it's a week from today. So put that on your calendar. This is a makeup race, as we had the issues that we have. So that was it, everybody. I hope you had a good time. It was fun. It was a great broadcast. It's good racing. And that's it from here. We are out. We will catch you next time. Adios.